What's up, y'all? It's Ty in this video. Today, we're going to be talking about the updated auction house, where it's at. As we do dive into that, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button. Really do appreciate all of the recent support on the channel. You guys are amazing, and I love each and every one of you guys. Now, here's the situation. Rivals drop coming tomorrow. What does it mean? Well, it means for me, I'm going to try to sell a couple of my Rivals cards that I have, that I like, that that I do think could lose some value tomorrow. First one is Malachi Moore. I actually love this card, but with Minkah Fitzpatrick being in the game, with his new Rivals cards coming tomorrow, and with the fact that, look, I can buy him back for this price, if not cheaper tomorrow. I mean, there's no reason for me to keep Malachi Moore. I'm not going to play the game tonight. He is the first guy that's getting sold. As far as the rest of my cards, I don't really have any other Rivals cards that I really want to get rid of or sell that are really worth anything. And so, like, for me, that's it. But that is something that I would encourage you guys to think about us. Do you have any Rivals cards tomorrow that could lose some value? I also do want to talk about the market today. Obviously, again, we did see the new the new cards, the new content. But for me, it's not even necessarily about the new cards, the new content. It's about the fact that we've literally seen content every single basically day this week. And so overall, guys, you'd think that the market would be down a ton. However, it's really not. Like, the market is not down a ton, because you guys got to remember, it's recovering from the Thanksgiving event. The Thanksgiving event is really what pushed the market down. Since then, we've had some ups, we've had some downs. Overall, the market's not down a ton. Free safety position obviously might go down today. Same thing with the running back position with the addition of Chris Johnson. But overall, it's not down that much. Now, Rivals coming Friday. Sunday, we get more Heisman Moments cards. That is the day I would target as starting to add some people to your squad. Now, if you want to add any of, the Nightmares cards, any of the Stories of the Week cards, those cards are still fine to add today. Like a Devin Neal for his price, I can't hate on it. 100,000 coins, I'll never hate on that. If you want to talk about some wide receivers that I don't hate, love it in his price. Andrew Armstrong. These are cards that I don't mind for their specific prices. But we're going to see a Rivals drop, or not those cards. Those cards are actually going to come down tomorrow. What am I saying as far as the Rivals cards? But yes, Devin Neal, a good card to target buying today. Now, as far as Levitt, as far as Armstrong, those are actually cards that I target to sell today and buy back tomorrow. Now, with Tez Johnson, Jackson, Meeks, if you want those cards, they're going to probably be about as low as they're going to get until next week today. Same thing, tight end position, guys. Trey McBride, if you have him, start thinking ahead to sell him before Sunday. As far as if you want this LTD, Harrison, I like him, but I don't necessarily love him for his price. But if you want him, his price could start going up over the course of the next couple of days. It's just really hard, because normally I'd tell you guys, oh, well, if you have a lot of these cards to sell them. But like, a lot of the Rivals cards aren't going for a whole ton. And even if you want to go into talk about the Legend Moments cards, sure, some of these cards end up selling for a decent amount, but a lot of these cards don't sell for a whole ton. Now, I do want to talk about this a little bit, because things are going to get interesting with these Legend cards. These Legend cards are interesting for this reason and this reason alone. A lot of these cards lock in for Woodson, who is available this Sunday. I need you guys to listen to what I'm telling you. If you want Charles Woodson, do not wait to pick up these cards. Don't wait, because a lot of these cards are super cheap right now. I can honestly see a lot of these cards going up slightly heading into Sunday before they do end up settling. Remember, let's read through it. Exchange one of each champion Legends Heisman Moments to receive a Legends Heisman Moments season champion Charles Woodson. Max one exchange. BND champions returned on completion. So, what does this mean? Season 1, you were able to get all these cards back. End up selling them. This season, you're not going to be able to get these cards back. It's just the way it is. These cards are not coming back. And honestly, if you want me to be completely honest, I like Charles Woodson. I don't think he's worth his price. With Sauce Gardner being in the game, Cooper DeJean being in the game, I do not think Charles Woodson is ultimately worth his price. I'm just telling you guys, if you want some of those past Heisman Moments cards, to think about maybe buying them, right? I wouldn't necessarily buy Trey McBride because his price is kind of up, but a lot of the other cards, like even like a Darren McFadden, could be worth your time to buy heading into that drop. And what I would do if I were you guys is seeing what cards are like the most rare. So like for me, let's just look offensively. What cards are the most rare that people are going to need to lock in the set? And it doesn't even have to be the 90, 92, 93s. It could even be these 90, 91s that are really, inexpensive. Hunter Henry, for example, is 30,000 coins. And when you look at Hunter Henry, guess what? There's 10 of him up. I mean, I don't mind taking the risk at him for 30,000 coins whatsoever as just being one of the cards. Now, again, be pretty particular about who exactly you pick up for whatever their prices are. But if a card like him, like Kenneth Walker, is 30,000 coins, I don't really think you're risking a whole ton picking these cards up for 30,000 coins in hoping that they do end up going up. And especially if you are wanting to lock in that set for Woodson, it is something to start at least thinking about. Like for me, I'm obviously not going to get that set done, but like I pick up Denard for 30,000 coins. I'll pick up Quinnen Williams. I'll pick up an extra one of a lot of these cards in hopes that these cards go up, because at the end of the day, guess what? You're not really risking much, guys. You're not risking much at all. The opportunity for growth comes Sunday in that short amount of time in which you'll be able to possibly sell these cards for more is going to be there. Now, again, it's going to be a short window, so if you're not available on Sunday, I wouldn't do this, but it is something to start thinking about for you guys. I've got one Terrell Suggs, one Quinnen Williams, one Denard. I've got one, obviously, I got a Hunter Henry. I think I buy the Kenneth Walker. Maybe even a guy like Quinnen Williams or Quentin Nelson is worth your time. I think there's a higher overall, but even a guy like Braylon Edwards, right? If you can get him for 30,000 coins, could be worth your time. Now, again, I wouldn't go crazy on it. I wouldn't invest all your coins in it, but it's just something that's worth your time to think about, right? Is this worth doing? What are the pros? What are the cons to it? Like a Darren McFadden for 50,000 coins. I just have a hard time not thinking that that is a good opportunity to buy this Darren McFadden in hopes that his price goes up. Even if it goes up to 90,000 coins for an instant boom, you're looking at 20K profit. And at the very worst, I think you're going to get 50,000 coins back on it. So you're really not risking, in my opinion, a whole ton. I do think it is worth your time to do. And a lot of these cards have started already going up. Like even Katzenmoyer, he's been 50,000 coins in the past. He has started to already go up. And a lot of these cards are rare as well. Like, I'm just going to throw out a name. Malcolm Jenkins is a name I want to throw out. He's getting pretty rare. You guys can see right now in the auction house, there's only 5 Malcolm Jenkins up, which is crazy. His price is kind of high, and he's maybe only going to go up. Kaysen, another example of a great man corner, who there's only 6 of him up as well. Again, I would be careful spending a bunch of coins on this. However, a lot of people, especially people that are going to lock in that set, they want things instantly. And so if they're missing one of these players, they'll buy whatever player for whatever price. They're not really worried about how much a card specifically is going for. And you're already starting to see a lot of these cards go up. The best time to buy these cards would have been last week, honestly, last Sunday. But a lot of people might throw up these cards for cheap even today, and could be worth your time to at least monitor. I'm not telling you guys to do anything crazy, but at least monitor the situation and see what happens. Even this Ogden at the left tackle position, it's one of your better left tackles in the game. 89,000 coins. Could be rare come Sunday. I'm going to hold on to a lot of my best cards like Cam Newton, like Stephon Diggs, because somebody's going to have to show me that they can be replaced. That's going to wrap it up. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.